There we go. Dropped a few frames to start with. Let's just check my frame rate. Right. Good evening. Good evening. Looks like my stream's looking a little jaggy, so we'll see how things go. There we go, seems to be coming back up. Good evening everyone, how are you all? So tonight's stream, after the confirmation that Winter's Veil has been nerfed with no more Elixir of the Rapid Mind, we're going to have to kind of rethink how much we're going to do that. I wasn't really going to do it a lot anyway, because I've only got 3 characters over 100. So I'm going to carry on. We're back to square one with the gold. We've got 16,000 gold. So I spent it all on WoW tokens. I've got another 6 months paid for, which is awesome. So I'm kind of in a position where I can almost relax and, you know, decide what I'm going to do over the next 6 months, what's going to be fun. Obviously I'm still going to be making gold because I want to make enough gold in that time to pay for another 6 months gold WoW tokens. But I can do it at a more relaxed pace, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see how things develop. So I'm going to carry on with my normal enchanting routines because they're fun, I enjoy them, and they make me money. Because from our 16,000 gold we did have, looking at these sales, we've got another 74,000 gold coming in, which brings us up to 100,000 nearly already. That's amazing. What did we sell? Did I actually sell some linen cloth? I didn't realise I had some that I put on. That's interesting. Okay. Trained soldiers we sold. Nightborn delicacy platter we sold. Good evening, Beastie. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Thank you for your comments on the YouTube videos. Nice to get some feedback. We're currently having a look at our 74,000 gold we've just got. This is back on the road to more gold again. Kind of going to think about what kind of targets I'm going to have now that I've got 6 months game time. Thanks for the 2 follows as well, Strayhan and support for support. So enchants are still obviously good, cooking's still obviously good, so there's no reason not to continue doing those. So I'd start with my normal cancel scan of my enchants, would be the first thing. Now that we've got our mail in, we've got a bit of capital now so we can buy up some more stock, 90,000 gold. So we're back in the game, as it were. So yeah, thinking about other things I'd like to do. I'd like to finish up some of my quests that I've had hanging around for ages. Nice to catch me live. Yeah, usually a bit too late for you at midnight. Yes, I do. I do tend to, by the time I've done all the things with my family and finished work and everything and eaten, I do tend to stream quite late, but got a bit more time at the weekends, certainly with the holidays coming up, so I was able to get on a little bit earlier tonight. Plus I was getting really tired, burning the candle at both ends, doing midnight streams and working. So it's nice to be able to stream a little earlier. Right. So everything's been undercut by 2 main players, so that goes to show the market's obviously active right now. So let's get my enchants off and back on, and then restocked as well. So we're going to do, I'm sure there's going to be quite a few missing. I've got a few bloods. I've got a lot of braces to make. That's one thing I've definitely got to do, because I'm low on bloods and I'm low on chaos crystals. So there's a definite need for me to create more. Chaos crystals the main one. I need to make sure I can find some at a decent price to get my stock levels back up to something decent. Restocking wise, let's have a look at the enchants as they stand now. With my restock group, let's go to groups, and we're just going to do cloaks, necks and rings. Add to the queue. Yeah, we've got loads here. Binding a haste, we're completely out of stock. We need agilities, we need pretty much most things. Critical strike we need 4 of those. So we basically need a load of arcana. Really good profits though there, 31,000 if all these sold. It looks like I have enough chaos crystals for all of this. Potentially. I'm going to make a bunch of arcana, I think would be the next best. So let's do a lay shatter. Leave that running for a little while. And then we'll see how things go after that. But yeah, it's a good start. It's a shame the TSM4 beta graph isn't quite working. Otherwise you'd see my big drop where I went up to nearly 1.5 million, and then it's right back down here to 0 practically. So that was quite a big jump. But that's okay, we reached our goal, we got our game time. So that's always good. Ah, good evening Grace, how are you? Hope my evening is well. You bought 3 tokens last night, excellent. It was nerve-wracking at first to see the gold drop, but happy you did it. Excellent. Did you put it onto your Battle.net balance and then buy your subscription with pay for it out of Battle.net balance? So you got your game time cheaper. That's always the best way to do it if you got the gold. So yeah, excellent. Nice one, Grace. That's good to see. No point paying over the odds. But yeah, it is a bit nerve-wracking. But it's a very good use of your gold. It's the whole point of my making of gold for these past sort of 4 months that I've been doing it. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to pay for game time. I mean, I'd like to be able to get even more Battle.net balance and be able to buy some mounts and things like that, and some pets, and then keep having enough Battle.net balance to be able to buy like the next expansion when it comes out. So there's lots and lots I still like to do. Right, okay. Let's see if we can craft all of these. Hidden satyr, sorry. We need... Let's do some hastes. They're probably going to be useful. Move that up. Let's do some of these first in case I run out, and then I can at least put some on. Running a little slow. Let's just do a scroll wheel of this, I think. That'll make it easier. Just let my wheel do the talking. Ah, we've got a few going red now, so we'll need to get some more arcana, I think. Do the ley lights. Yeah, it looks like it's mainly arcana we need. Ah, good evening, Drop Pencil. Thanks for stopping by. We're back on the road to more gold again after last night's fun. Thank you for your help last night. That was very useful. Now it's a case of doing it all again, and more. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see what other professions we can do. Fishing. We need cooking. We need all the recipes for that. We need to have a look at any missing recipes on tailoring. What else have we got? Tailoring. And then on my Demon Hunter's leatherworking, we could do something with that, I'm sure. I haven't looked into that. Good evening, Severi. Thanks for stopping by. I saw your cheer earlier this morning. I was slightly AFK at the time, but thank you for for cheering me as I sat there making braces. The road to the garrison can be a long one. Yes, it can indeed. I think we made good progress last night with my demon hunter. I think it's worth carrying on. I'll get him to the level 3. It seems I've already invested the time in it, and there's no point stopping now. So I'll definitely be doing that. What are we? We're running low on chaos crystals now. So there we go. Let's do those as it is, and then we'll need to go shopping for chaos crystals. Run a post scan, and then we're going to do, let's get at least some auctions on, and then we can do a shopping scan. And we're going to do, yes, just the good stuff. So, was going to do some mythics. I was going to ask if you wanted to tag along. Ah, it's very kind of you. What, you're doing mythics tonight, are you? Or was it earlier you were going to do them? How's the realm doing now in terms of materials? Last YouTube videos we were watching, it was a bit empty. Yes, it still is kind of empty. It fluctuates. Chaos crystals still looking quite pricey at 294. But last night we found some real bargains with stonehide leather, and I picked up about 1,000 anytime theory. Okay, that's very kind of you. I probably won't be doing it tonight, but I might take you up on that offer another time. But thank you. So yes, chaos crystals are looking pricey, but we picked up some stonehide leather, and there's even some more on now for 470. But we've got a whole load of those. We've got nearly 3,000 now. So I've got 3... Lovely emotes there, Grace. Thank you. We've got 3,000 leather with a average purchase price of 3 gold 9, which is amazing. That's like proper decent bargains there. But look, chaos crystals are at 294. So stock is not looking great for chaos crystals. Ah, you can see here someone's whacked a great big wall of 200 at 294, saying, right, okay, that's going to be the price of chaos crystals, which is a little pricey from my perspective. I'd like to see this close to 250. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave those for now, and I'm going to do my silkweave and stonehide shuffle after picking up some more of it, seeing as it's a decent price. What have you got? 2 of 100 here, which are worth buying, and then there's 2 lots of, yeah, they've done some pretty stacks here. They've got 2 of 100, 10 of 10, 5 of 20, and they're all at 489. So I'm going to buy all of those and make him a happy chap. There we go. So we're going to have all of those, and we're going to buy all of these, I think, once the auction's been found. It's a little bit sluggish tonight. I'm not sure if it's my internet or not, because I can see I'm getting quite a few drop frames at the same time. So it could be my internet currently running slow. Let's just buy up what we can. That's those 10, and then we'll take the 5 of 20. Get those as well. And then buy all of those. Come on, internet, you can make it. Don't know if my frame rate's struggling. No, my frame rate's okay, so it must be more of an internet issue, I think. My Wi-Fi dongle's down on the floor, so that's normally there. Right. Slowly getting these bought. Then I might leave these singular ones there for the undercuts. Yep, someone's been buying Critical Strike already. So we're getting some sales with the enchants. So definitely worth it. Now Silk's dropped off because the scan's finished. So we're going to do Silk singularly. I think that's a word. What have we got? 6 of 10. We want those. Got enough gold to buy these, so that's fine, just about. And we'll try and get some chaos crystals out of these. And then we'll take the 200. There's a couple of 200s at 495 as well. And then someone's put a mini wall here of 100, which I'll leave them to that wall. I'm just going to scrape off the bigger ones that are underneath the wall, which is probably the best way to do it. Leave that, because that wall's a good price. That's 5 gold. That's my threshold. So I'm always looking for silk that's under this threshold. So I'm going to take the bigger ones here, leave the smaller ones. Hey, Cyclone, how are you this evening? Thanks for stopping by. Just scraping up some silk at the moment. Some decent amounts though. This will all add up quite nicely. Buy that one, or buy the 20, and we'll buy that 20, and then leave the 100. That's a nice little place to park it, I think. Where's my favourites? Where's my Stonehide leather? There we go. Can you run a quick question on me? Of course, of course. 480, only 5 of 1. We might as well... I'm going to leave those there actually. They're probably not worth buying. Let's go pick those up. Okay. Silk time. As we've got so much of it. So that's looking like 1200 silk, which is rather nice. Move over here and go to my tailoring. And let's just go to the regular one and make some braces. There we go. I'll leave that up. Take TSM off. What do you think about dropping mining for alchemy? Okay. Don't have much time to farm mats yourself. Also, your miner is also a herb, and you end up getting distracted whilst farming for both. I remember that with my demon hunter. My demon hunter had both mining and herbing, and it was running around doing stuff. So, as I understand it, if you dropped it and wanted to pick it up again, anything quest related, you'd have to redo. But as I understand it, the mining ones aren't too time intensive anyway. You just got to keep doing it. I'd also say what's fun for you, but I guess because I haven't done either professions, I would say do what's fun and do what you think is going to make gold. I mean, you've got a gathering profession already, so the alchemy would be quite a nice pairing with herbalism anyway, wouldn't it? Because alchemy uses herbs, so I think that would probably be quite a nice marriage. And then you're as well as that being a gathering character, it's also a crafting character, so it's got a bit more kind of variety to it. So I would say it's probably a good thing is to have them. To have that, and if you wanted to do mining on another character, maybe pick that up with blacksmithing or something else that goes well with mining, and then you've got the options on that character. I guess it depends overall how many professions you want to learn, but as I understand it, I don't think the mining has a a great cost, really. I think it's one of the, both gathering ones are fairly easy to pick up, start making gold just gathering things. So it could quite easily do it on an alt or something like that. Ah, your main is a blacksmith. Yeah, so you could think about that, or maybe just have it on an alt that you send out and do some gathering, every now and again, when you feel like it. Bearing in mind do what's fun for you as well. I mean, do you like the idea of going out and gathering both mining and herbs at the same time? If you're in the mood for gathering, go out and gather, or would you rather do that on different characters, depending on what you're out to do? So yeah, there's lots of different ways you could take it, I guess, but I would probably, my thoughts is to, I would drop the mining and have the alchemy and herbalism on the same character. Thought about putting the mining on your demon hunter since you don't like paint. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, my demon hunter had mining for a while just whilst I was leveling up, just for something to do, and that worked out quite well. Right, let's go through and disenchant these. I would like to get all the professions, and I'd probably do the same. I'd probably pair them up. So I would have an alchemist herbs person and a mining blacksmith person, and then, I don't know what else I'd have. A jewel crafter that would probably also be an enchanter. I'll double up on the enchanting so I could disenchant. Would be another thing I would do, because I love enchanting, and I love the fact that I can disenchant soulbound items that I loot. The ideal for me, I reckon, would be to have every profession but only one per character, and the second profession for every character was also enchanting, so that I could disenchant anything soulbound. Also buy a book for 900 and learn the skill ranks you had before, dropping it if you don't want to go back to it. But the leveling will be at 1 again. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Severi. But I don't think you get everything, do you? It doesn't... Because if I was to drop enchanting, I don't think I'd get the rank 3s. I'd have to go and collect them again. I believe that's how it works, but I'm happy to be corrected on that if it's otherwise. Probably in the long run, probably not a good idea to change too often. But yeah, whilst you're deciding what you want to do, it's worth, you might as well do what's fun for you and then take it from there. Slowly going through these. Probably not going to do too many of these tonight. I might do the rest off stream, but because it's not always the most entertaining thing to do. But we can have discussion at the same time, so your question came at a good point, Thylas. So he's a cyclone, sorry. I think it's good to at least try out the profession before you invest too much in it. Everything Legion related. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Severi. So that basically means, you still get to keep those things, but if you had picked up something old world, you did get them back. Okay, excellent. But you lose all the old ones. Yeah, that would be the thing, wouldn't it? Is but how many old ones do you pick up? How long have you had that profession for? Would be the other thing. But the gathering ones, I think, are the ones that you could afford to drop quite easily and pick up again without too much effort. I haven't got many chaos crystals out of this. We've just got 2 at the moment. I don't usually expect to get many chaos crystals from this, to be honest. Right, last 2 rows, and then we'll probably go and have a look at our cooking dailies, I think, after this. You get those Epicurean's awards going. We're at 32, which is a pretty nice amount. We're a third of the way there. It'd be nice to be able to get the rest by the end of this month would be nice. So I can get my chef's hat by the end of the month. Which means, where are we at? Sort of 10 days, roughly, 3 a day. It's possible if I do both Dalaran and Stormwind. Happened to you with blacksmithing and you lost the 13 years of collection only to get the Legion. Oh, that hurts. That's a tough one, Severi. I feel your pain on that. Because there will be some patterns that you might have picked up that are now hard to get. I know with my tailoring, I've had my tailoring for a long time. And things like my purple silk shirt isn't that easy to get hold of. Well, it's actually probably not too bad, that one, but it does cost gold now. You find it on the auction house. Wasn't a heavy tailor, so I haven't got anything too unique, but I have got a few at least. Right, okay, let's go over and do our cooking daily. Where do we need to go? Down over by this tower. Excuse me, other griffins. And we sold a Binding of Strength. Right, cooking. What have we got? Ooh, the King's Cider. Don't think I've done this one before. Obtain 12 juicy apples. Off trees provided every district. Trees are too tall to pick the fruit from. But lucky for us, the apples have fallen to the ground. Okay. 12 juicy apples. Off we go. Yeah, all removed. Yeah, even worse, Severi. They've been removed. There look like some apples. And there's some on the ground. One. Where's that one gone? There it is. Okay. Off on the horse. The flying horse. Oh, stuck. Stuck in a building. Where are we going? Where's the next apple? There it is. Down there. Need that one. Need that one. Really need to get exalted with the Nightfall and Fast. As the market on your server has most enchants on the weekend, losing money. Oh yes, definitely. That Nightfall and rep is a real grind, but what's this? That's the bench that I can click on. I thought we could click on that present for a minute then. Yes. Yeah, it's a real grind, but when you get it, it's such a relief. Alright, apples down here. Take a 3 from there. Quite a few you need to collect. 12. We can do that. It's quite easily marked on the map, so always good. Yeah, the tough thing I found with the Suramar quests were getting the... Where's the apples here? Have I done these ones? Don't see any apples there. Go to the next one. Getting the reputation between it was always the tough bit for me. You got all the quests done, and then the only thing you had to do was a rep grind to get the next level reputation. And that was always kind of a pain, because you couldn't progress until you got the reputation. And then more quests would open up. Just found that a little bit annoying. Right, this should be it. 12 apples. Done. And we head back. Pick pick up this one, and then I think head to Dalaran. And go to Old Dalaran after popping by Nomi, I think. That's done. And let's port over. So, next up, we've got Nomi. I just realised, okay, off to get some dinner. No worries, Cyclone. Have a great dinner and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping by. Gone a little laggy. Right, okay, Nomi. I now have forgotten to pick up... Where's my bags? I haven't got much in the way of ingredients. So let's pop into the guild bank first, because I had organised some of my cooking down here. Let's pick up some fatty bear steak, salmon, black barracuda. I don't know if we need Falgosaur eggs, but I'll pick them up anyway. What else do we need? Lay blood's always good. We need some lay blood. Big gamey ribs we definitely need. More black barracuda, fatty bear steak, lean shank. Don't need the crispy bacon, but we do need the slicer bacon. It's 137 there. Let's take all of those. And the rune scale koi, and the silver mackerel, and the storm ray, and the cursed queenfish. That should do us for now. That's most of the things I want. Oh, and we sold a mark of the claw as well. Getting some good sales. Alright, Nomi. What do we have today? On the platter, we have slightly burnt foods, prepared ingredients, lay blood, lean shank, and some Nomi snacks. Okay, that's useful. We'll just eat the Nomi snacks. How many prepared ingredients have we got? 6. And 7 scraps. So they're ticking over nicely. Let's finish some extra work orders. What did we pick up? Oh, some more Nomi snacks and some more prepared ingredients. Let's eat those again. Where's the snacks gone? Oh, there it is. And more prepared ingredients. So we've got 10 now. So we can take these and try and make a profit out of these. Possibly a recipe. Yeah, we've got 10 salads out of that. It's not bad. So close that and close that. The interface has gone a little screwy. Let's try again. There we go, that's better. Is that accurate? Is that the work orders we've got left? Fatty bear steak? Yeah. Okay, so fatty bear steak is just giving us bear tartare and hungry magister. I would like to get lavish Suramar feast. And hearty feast would be a good one. And maybe let's do that with lean shank, because that's quite cheap. Let's do all 16. See how that goes. Seems we've got them quite cheaply. Might sort of stock up and see if we can get those two ticked off, and that will mean more profits. So now going from there, we can head next door to Old Dalaran and then do the other cooking quest. Ooh, did I have chilled meats in my bag? I really need to make sure I have those, because these quests usually involve chilled meats. Can I port back? I'll have to go through here, won't I? Okay, let's see what the quest is first. It's probably going to involve chilled meats, which will be a shame because I've got them in my bank. Have a look. Where would there's Shatrath, there's Dalaran, Exodar Storm we're done, that's this Iron Forge. Probably not too bad. There was a bank in there somewhere, wasn't there? I think. But don't you have to be an engineer for that? Or is that the auction house? Haven't really explored that really. Really ought to. Right. Well, let's see how we get on first. Well, there's a bank here anyway, isn't there? Of course. Of course there is. There we go. Oh, this is a new one as well. Infused mushroom meatloaf. Okay, get some infused mushrooms found in the sewers. Oh, we've done that. Yes, we've done this one. And the chilled meat. And cook them. Okay. Yeah, we can do this one. This is one of the first ones I did, I believe. So, we can pick up the meat from the bank. Which is here. Now I think it's in my reagent bank. Nope, it's in the guild bank. Which is in this, in our cooking chilled meats. Pick those up. And then let's pop down to the sewers. Which are down here. Little run down to the underbelly. And the mushrooms I've seen just scattered around various places. I think I saw some down here last time. Where are they? There's one here. How many mushrooms do we need? Have a look at the quest. Infused mushroom. 4 infused mushrooms we need. That's 2. Right, and let's have a look up here. There might be some up here in the sewers. There's one. Pick that one up. Any more? There's one over there. Let's see if I can get down to that. Down by the docks. There we go. And then we make that into... Oh, we need a cooking fire, of course. Oops. There we go. Try not to burn the docks whilst I'm here. There we go. And we need to give that to someone over here. Which is nice and close by, I think. Where are you? Oh, you're over this way. Okay, and where are you? Up the top there. Okay, let's go this way. Up here? Oh, you must be upstairs. Let's go on out. I assume. No? Okay. Yeah, well, it looks like we need to go out. Where's the exit? The exit's over here somewhere. It's up this end. Here we go. Let's go out the exit. There we go. Hopefully you're... Yep, you're over there. I reckon you're gonna be in the top section, maybe? There you go. There you are. In infused mushrooms. And that also gives us a bag which contains another Epicurean's Award and some spices, which takes us to 35 Epicurean's Awards. That's all that done. And now we can head down to our garrison. Now, even though the Winter's Veil's been nerfed, I'm still going to do the quests, I think. And I'll do my other garrison bits and pieces whilst I'm here. Oh, I've got Hexweave cooldowns to do. So let's get those done. Professions. No profession selected. I'm sure I selected tailoring. Interesting. Tailoring. No profession selected. Okay. Let's clear the queue. Reload UI. Didn't put any information in that error because I've done that several times. Whenever there's a problem in the TSM, whenever there's a load of items in the queue, it seems you need to do a whenever you hit clear queue, it seems to crash TSM's beta at this current stage. Obviously, I'm sure they're going to find a solution for that. So we're looking for hex weave cloth. Add to queue, craft that, which would take us to. Oh, I must have already done it today. Okay, let's leave that then. Let's check our followers. Just been ticking these over at the moment, getting some XP. Figured might as well. Rush orders, that's worth doing though. Night night. Oh, I didn't realise I got both cats behind me. Oh, that's very unusual. I've got, where are we? One cat there, and then one cat there. Wow, they don't normally sit that close to each other. It must be getting cold. Must be Christmas. Oh, we've got 15,000 XP there. Let's just take the 100 ones. And that one. Any others? Yeah, might as well just do these. The XP. And then we can pick up. Who have we got today? Ah, the herb trader. Now, I actually have some spare herbs. I can do this. Would you be willing to trade? Continue. And I get 25 primal spirits for all of that, which is pretty handy. And then I think I'm going to do some more primal spirits. Now I want to keep the Gorgon flytrap one, which is that one. So make sure I don't do that one. I'll do all these others. That one for all the fireweed. I've got that's for frostweed, and then Nagrand arrow bloom, and primal spirit for Talador orchid. Do that one, and the starflower. We'll do all those. There we go, and we'll keep our Gorgon flytrap. So we've got 1,000 of those, which is plenty. That's given us a whole load of primal spirits. How many have we got? 109 in total, which is going to be good when eventually Dorothy 2 turns up there, and I'll be able to trade them into Hexweave. That's the theory. That's why I collect them up when I can. Some more resources, and then might as well head on over to our trading post. What's cheap today? The ore looks cheap. Don't think I've got much blackrock ore. No, I don't think I have any. Well, I don't need any. It's the sumptuous fur I'd want, rather. Order resources. Don't need any of those. So on to the herbs. We can collect these up. I'm sure I used to do this while sat on my horse, but it would appear I dismount now. I wonder if that was patched in. Right, okay, next one. Next one. Getting loads of Gorgon flytrap through doing this. Which is useful for my hexweave production. Hi, Killer Damage. How are you this evening? Or daytime for you? I hope you've done well today. Thanks for stopping by. There we go, we're just going to doing our normal bits and pieces, and then we're heading off, and we might as well do Winter's Veil, see what we can pick up. Let's do all those. Just got done playing Destiny. Ah, excellent. How do you find Destiny? Is it enjoyable? Not my kind of game, but I know it's been quite popular. Especially what with being able to buy it with WoW Gold. That's 24 hexweave there. Where's my work order lady? Who is hiding around the back? I have some work orders before you disappear. Thank you. We're down on our sumptuous fur stocks there. Need to make sure those don't go too low. And let's pick up all of these. Accept, 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 and accept. There we go. Really enjoyable. A good shooter. Okay. Awesome. I don't think my my graphics card or computer would probably be able to handle it, but it's good to hear it's fun. We like fun here. Anything that's fun's okay in my book. Within reason. Fun and legal and sensible. Right. Hey Oni, thanks for stopping by. How are you? Thought you'd missed the stream. I was a little bit earlier tonight, so yes, you managed to catch me just going through doing Winter's Veil on my main Samadan. Might pop over on my troll and do it there, and then check on my Demon Hunter garrison progress. But yeah, we had a good night last night with finishing off with buying 5 WoW tokens. Oh, we just sold 2 critical strikes. So we've reached our goal and got another 6 months game time. Balance may be restored tomorrow. Oh, wife was unwell. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, Oni. I hope she's on the mend. Yes, thank you, Oni, for the grats. Yeah, it's a really nice achievement to be able to kind of almost relax now. I know it's not going to be that hard at my current rate to get another 6 months game time, and I've got a whole 6 months to do it. So to get, what was it going to be, probably 1.5 to 2 million, taking account into token price hikes, which isn't that difficult really if you just carry on doing what I'm doing. And in that time I hope to progress with more professions and see how things go. So yeah, it's gonna be good. How far have we got? We're nearly there. Oh, we need to get those waypoints. That would make this easier to be able to teleport. Those ogre waystones. Might pop back down there and see if I can pick up some now that I've got my mage tower. Considering a second count for your birthday in January. That's a pretty good call. I mean, I've been thinking the same for whilst I'm doing all my disenchanting. If I had like CKS installed and would do the disenchants on another character whilst I'm doing this one and flip between the two, or doing sniping would be the other way. Right, which is the best way round there? I think it was round this way. And then up here, I think. Sniping in particular, yes, definitely. No, I don't think I want to go this way. I'm going to go around this way. I'll go around the bottom and then up. I think is the best way up to where we need to go. Where is it? Yeah. It's up there somewhere, isn't it? Go past. Up through here. Yes, this is it. Where I need to go. Let's see if we can get into some groups for Grumpus, mainly. Right, where are we at? Up here. And you get stuck on stupid with some things. Like I had the hexweave optimization and counting in your mind. Yes, that's got your demon hunter running hexweave out of his garrison. Excellent. Yeah, it's definitely a trick trying to get everything working, isn't it? I can see how having two accounts would help that. I don't think I can get up here. I think I'm going to have to go round again. Oh, where are you going? You like you're heading back. I'm going to head this way. I think it's this way. I think I can go round here and then up. When you buy sumptuous fur and do the daily craft, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. But using work orders 2 to 5, unless you have a level 100 follower in the Tailoring Emporium. Okay. Right. This is definitely not working in terms of getting where I need to go. I'm in the right direction. Oh, I think I need to go up here and then round. I think. Haven't quite gotten the route sussed yet. Let's try up around here. Oh, I saw someone go up there. Can I get up there? No, I don't think you can go up that way. I think you have to go round. Night night. Hope you sleep well. I'm going to go up and round. Yeah, there we go. There's the entrance on the map. That's what we need. There we go. We've joined a group. So hopefully we can pick up some good things. Yeah, I've not really looked into the sumptuous fur in terms of how good it is. The best way to get it. I mean, I managed to pick up that whole load of it for a gold, which has kept me in stock for the moment. But it's doing all the other things, really. Oh, no presents there. There you go. With each work order consuming 5 sumptuous fur per work order, and each work order taking 4 hours, you have 6 work orders per 24-hour period, plus 20, plus your 20 hex from the daily craft. That's a maximum of 4 times 6 plus 20, or 44. So 1 bag every 2.5 days. Yeah, that sounds about right. Seems to be about the rate I'm getting them. Right, we need to do some presents. Oh, we've got Grumpus. Oh, we haven't got Grumpus slain yet. We'll do some presents whilst we're here. I can't throw my thing whilst this is on. Per tailor, so you're pushing tailor on all your characters except your druid who farms mining and herbs. That sounds pretty good. Everyone's waiting for Grumpus. Grumplings is done. Children's we need to save still. And the presents, I can't throw the thing. Or is that already done? Grumplings. Children rescued. Oh, we've done the presents already. That's fine. I'm just waiting for Grumpus to be slain. I'll try and get in on the action here. Wait for the respawn. Have you tried Want to buy gold's assessment of loot tables on the PTR? No, I haven't actually. How is that going? I know what with the level scheme. Oh, we've got Grumpus. Excellent. That's 1 turn, 2, 3, 4 done. Okay, let's head. Leave the group. Leave the group. Where's the party? There we go. Leave party. Okay, we're going to head down this way. And have a look at these ogre waystones whilst I'm here. I found something fascinating there, depending on flipping lockboxes. 10 to 20 times the number of lockboxes and dropping in vanilla Burning Crusade areas. Okay. It takes longer to unlock the boxes than to actually gather them. Get a rogue going if you want to do transmog. That's a good point actually, Oni. I have been thinking about getting a rogue leveled up just for lockboxes, because I've got a load of lockboxes already that I've never bothered opening. So it might be handy. That's to remind me that handy is to have as another character, and I'm not really a rogue player, but I would do it for the lockboxes certainly, just to round out my ability to do everything. So yeah, that's a good insight. Thanks for that. Right, where is? You can actually pick up ogre things from here. If you're a jewel crafter, you can open any lockboxes with jeweled lockpicks. Ah, okay. That's the Waygate Protector there. Okay. So how do I get to the ogre waystones? Ogre waystones. Yes. That's what I would like, is ogre waystones. Now, I remember Breg saying Nagrand had some. Okay, so the jeweled lockpicks are going to be useful as well. Okay, that's a good one. So rather than doing a rogue, I could do jewel crafting, which is one of the ones I'd like. And can't you do it with engineering as well, with the bombs? The explosives, C4M explosives or something like that, isn't it? The thing I like about the rogue though, isn't it free to do? Whereas everything else is going to take, doesn't it take something up? I'm just going off a random thing now, I'm just heading off to try and get these waystones, but I may abort this because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going and that's going to hurt. Hold on, levitate. Ooh, just caught it. Oh, that hurt. But with dual crafting, you can open the boxes up to 750 skill. Okay, that's pretty good. Where was I heading? I was heading south. See if I could do these waystones. If that's at all a thing. Ogres all around Nagrand apparently. Not sure I really need this because I have got my flight path. I'm gonna wait for my cooldown on my garrison. And I'll do it there, actually. There we go, that'll be easier. Oop, there are waystones where I am. Are there? What do I need to kill though, Severi? I thought it was ogres, wasn't it? Unless there's something where I can kill, something I can kill here, that would be useful. Oh, look at that. Charging. Here he comes. And he's gone. Ooh. Hi Admiral, thanks for stopping by. What's the question? So your main income is Enchanting. Okay. 6 days now, price of the Chaos Crystals didn't go down from 100% market value. Yeah, I can feel that pain, certainly. Normally you'd buy load around 90 to 95 because it would go lower, but now you have loads of ley light from the shuffle but no chaos. Should you buy them on 100% price to make at least some profit with your ley light shuffle combo? Admiral Kiki, I am in exactly the same place as you, so I would suggest oh, there you are. Oh, thank you, Severi. Oh, let me hop on my horse. You just happened to be nearby, did you? Well, oh, that isn't you. I thought you were just, that was you standing by with another character. Okay, let me see where you are. Oh, you're over there. Okay, I'll wait here whilst you show me. Should you buy them at 100%, at least make some profit? Yes, if that's the only way you can get your chaos, I would do it. That's what I'm doing at the moment, because I've only got 2 chaos crystals and 977 ley lights. I'm in exactly the same position. I'm buying them as cheap as I can, and I will buy them higher if it's still going to be a profit. The other thing you could do is, if you've got any spare nether shards, is go take them down to the Broken Isles and trade them in. Trade in 400 for a piece of equipment, and that will give you 1 chaos crystal. And then obviously if you've got tailoring or leatherworking and you do the shuffle with the bracers, do that too to try and pick up a few chaos crystals. You can fly. Oh, excellent, Severi. That's even better. There you are, coming on over. So yeah, I would say get the chaos crystals in any way possible whilst it still makes a profit, and then hopefully on your server you'll be able to pick up a few more and a few more. But with the rate enchants are going at the moment, they're selling really well, so unless someone resets the market and you can get your profits higher, it's a question of kind of trying to do the best you can. But yeah, I know exactly what you're feeling there, because I'm in the same boat. Here comes Severi. There we go. So what are we going to, where are these ogres? Oops, excuse me. Edge here. I was literally about to port back to my garrison as well, Severi, so you just caught me in time. Not sure how much I need the ogres really, because the flight path thing, although the teleporting is instant, isn't it? So that would make it more useful. Prices should rise with the price of chaos crystals. In theory, yes, but it depends. Ah, there we go. Ah, thank you very much, Severi, for the lift. Very kind of you. This is awesome. So yes, the prices should rise, and I found with some of the enchants, people have been doing the reset on the market, and prices have gone up. You have the same 3 chaos and 1,000 ley light. Okay, you want to get stock up before reset? Yes, it's restock as best you can. Buy it if you have to buy it at 100% market value. Buy it at 100%, and only do the ones that are here we go, loads of ogres. Excellent. Stream's a bit behind. Okay, cool. So what's the case? We just go around killing the ogres, is it? And we potentially get waystones. There we go. Oh, excellent. We got some waystones. Marvellous. Any more for any more? They're all at the top. So much easier when you can fly, isn't it? Yeah, so definitely, Admiral Kiki, just stock up as best you can, and only sell the ones that are going to be a profit for you. There we go. We got 7. Excellent. Let's run over. You've done all the killing for me as well. Thank you. You just need 50. Oh, okay. I thought it was just 25 we'd need, but do we need to double up on them? I think I need to head over this way. Oop, let's hop on. There we go, thank you. There we are. Another one. Oh, I didn't have any. No, none on that one either. Oh, this one's got some. Here we go. No, he hasn't. Right, no more. Up on my lift. Thank you very much. Oh, this makes it so much easier. Thank you. Now Grand's more low levels. Kill them there. Okay, off we go then. Then I can... Because looking at my... I can look at my enchants whilst you're flying, Severi. That's alright. Looking at the profits on mine, the best thing to do is look at which ones are going to give you the most profit. Like, someone's already bumped up the prices of the cloaks. So the profits there are 2,900, 2,000 and 1,600. So those, I would say, would be definitely worth, even with getting Chaos Crystals at 100%. The rings are slightly tighter margins, so you may not get as much bang for your buck there, but then I'd stick to the ones that sell well, like Mastery and Critical Strike. With the necks, they're really variable, especially on my server. Distant Army's rubbish, so I wouldn't do that one. And the Ancient Priestess is rarely good for me. But the other ones, Claw, Trained Soldier, Heavy Hide and Hidden Satyr, are all the ones that usually give me a decent profit. So those would be the ones I would focus on. And just check my profit margins every time, really. That's kind of like the best way. But yeah, it's difficult when you've run out completely of stock, and a lot of servers, especially my server, seem to be a bit slow on the production of Chaos Crystals, which is good from the sense that it means that I can dominate the enchanting market more, because supply's slow, but it does mean it's a bit harder sometimes. There we are. Oh, excellent. That's 11 waystones. These are easier. Another one, that's up to 12. A little bit slower, another 3, so we're up to 15. Reverse a bit. There we are, another 4. There we go. What's this funny? You ran out of bloods, ley lights and chaos crystals. You can't make enchants for it. Oh dear. That's hard times. Killer damage. I'm low on bloods, definitely. I've only got 12, so I'm kind of doing okay on those. Oh, no waystones from that one. See what we get. More ogres. No waystones on those ones. See if you can pick up some on these ones. No, unfortunately. Always running out of bloods. It does seem to be you got to spam dungeons for quick bloods. That is one way of getting them. The other way is if you've got the enchanting, or oh, there we go. Another 3 waystones. So we've gotten our 25. So that should be enough, shouldn't it be, Severi? Or do we need to do it twice? Is that why we need 50? Might as well get some more. If we do need 50, it's worth having more. Go hop on. But yeah, getting bloods. If you can do the bracelet shuffle, I get most of my bloods through that. Plus the world quests when they come up. The disenchant rate is pretty low. Best way to get bloods, you notice, is skinning. Ah, okay. But your enchanted second profession is tailoring. Yes, although I actually find it depends really on the enchants you're going for. The only ones that really use up the bloods for me is the cloaks, and they only use 2. I mean the 2, not sigils. Is it my first? Is it my first what, Severi? Is it my my first portal? The second portal. Yes, this is my first portal. I haven't got any other portals. So I think it's the quest I had for Ogre Waystones was just 25. Got how much was the first? Okay, excellent. So we should have enough then. Okay. Well, I'll head back to the garrison and see how we get on. So thank you, Severi, for the help. With your skinning, you usually get like 100 bloods per hour skinning the dinos. Wow, that's loads. Right. I think I'm going to port back to my garrison, Severi, so thank you for the help. I'm going to head back to the garrison and see if we can open up the portal. I'll just do a port back, and then we'll see if we can get the. Oh, thank you, Shin, for the host. That's very kind of you to swing by. I hope you had a good stream this evening and things went well. Right, we're just going to go and see if we can get this mage tower with our ogre waystones. You need to speak to the guy in Frostridge. Oh, do I? Oops, sorry, Severi. I thought I had the quest here, because this one says you need to get 25 waystones. I'll hand this in. Ogre waystones. Portable portals. Okay. Right, okay. Tell you what I'll do is I'll get a flight over. We might as well finish that one off. Just curious why I'm making gold in Warlords versus Legion. Ah, good question, Chilblaine. We are literally just doing garrison things at the moment. It's going to fly over. We're basically just doing Winter's Veil things here. our main gold making is with Enchanting, and with a bit of tailoring thrown in. So but that's the main reason. What we have here is someone who's basically, I've skipped. I didn't do any Mists of Pandaria, I didn't do any Warlords of Draenor, and I didn't do any Cataclysm, and I only just came back into playing in Legion. So I'm really sort of missing a lot of stuff in Warlords of Draenor, which is why you can see a lot of gaps here. I've gotten the flight path here, and I'm just going to get the waypoint here, just to get an easier teleport. Hi Sephorium, thanks for stopping by, and hi RK1998, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. So this is more of a bit of a, you use them to open the portal, but you need to go to the portal you want to open. Okay, thank you Severi. Hey Shin, thanks for the host, very kind of you. Hope you had a good stream today. Following me every channel. We do find that I do find the gold making community is oh, thank you RK, that's very kind of you. Yes, the gold making community I find is very supportive and friendly, and everyone always wants to help each other out, which is, you know, lovely to see. So right, we're almost, well, we need to, I haven't even got flying here, so thankfully Severi was very kind and helped me out with the with collecting the waystones just now. Let's just say awesome, thanks for your help. There we go. Stream went really well, but need bed after 4.5 hours. Yes, definitely. Hi Scobbles. Yes, this is a rarity to cats. We have where am I pointing? This one is Cookie, and this one is Oreo, and to see them both sleeping next to each other is actually very rare indeed. They normally like to and the bishop's finger at Shin's tail of gold. It's very rare to see them sitting next to each other. Right, we're just going to head down to our ogre waystones and activate those, and then we can continue. We're going to have a look at our enchants that have been going, and basically we've had few sales whilst I've been on my detour of Wintervale. Oh, I need to actually go and pick up the quests. Not pick up the quests, hand in the quest for the Wintervale. That's the next thing we need to do, and then we're in a really good place. Ah, this guy looks interesting. And also quite tough and huge. Ow. Night Shin, thanks for the host. Is that good? I picked something up. Don't know if I need that for anything, but it was an opportunity too good to miss. Alright, let's carry on to our ogre waypoint. And then we can have a look at what our enchants are doing. Probably restock on some cooking. We've done our cooking dailies for today. They're also useful. And we've done... oh, look at that. That's huge as well. Did we kill that? It's the soft warm blankie. Yes, I think so, Grace. Didn't know if that was a good thing or not. There we go, let's carry on. I always get distracted by big things. Oreo, Cookie. Those are awesome names. Are they siblings? No, they're not. We got them from different parents, which is why they aren't always kind to each other. Although Oreo I tend to call Fluffmorn, and Cookie's the butt scooter, who will come on stream and butt scoot behind me. Apart from that, they are lovely cats. Oh, loads of stuff going on here. Let's just dodge that. And then, how far away? Oh, look at that, I've gone past it. I was following that arrow and not realising I need to click that arrow. For those that haven't been in my stream before, you'll find this a lot with me, is I tend to stumble around doing the long way round things more often than not, especially in Waters of Draenor where I've got no clue where I'm going. So you'll quite often see me going in the wrong direction, and it takes everyone just shouting at me, no, it's the other way. If I'd have gone at that rate, I would have been riding all the way back to my garrison. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Open this waypoint, and hopefully I can teleport back to my garrison. This guy. Can we do this? Ah, it's over there. You are mounted. Okay, I shall dismount. Activating Waystone. Ooh, look at that. Hey, excellent. That's another thing to do. Well, another thing done, sorry, so that's good. Right. I think that's all I want to do for this garrison. I'm going to head back to the auction house as soon as I've handed in my Winter's Veil quests. There we go. So, Grumpus, children, do that one, and then browse your goods. I would like the Savage Gift, and then let's open that up, and we get oil. What's oil used? Fuel naval missions. Okay. Right, that's that done. Let's head back to our auction house and have a proper look at where we're at. We're 85,000 gold, so we spent all our gold on last night we bought 5 WoW tokens to give me another 6 months game time. So now we're in the process of building up the gold stocks again using my Enchanting and Cooking. So first and foremost, how are our enchants doing? Let's have a look. Let's do a cancel scan. Or actually see what's actually sold recently. A few sales. Strength, Claw and Critical Strike. So that's 20,000 incoming. And so let's look at doing a cancel scan on just my enchants at the moment. And then we can re-put these on, because I'm expecting a few undercuts, even at sort of like this time of night. We'll see how this goes. And then we'll fill up our gaps if we can, because we're running low on stock, just like Admiral Kiki. We need our oh, thank you Gumdrops for the host. That's very kind of you. We're just currently trying to get our money back. Well, not get our money back, but get more money. because we spent it all. There we go. Right, cancel's done. And let's pick these up. Ooh, we had a couple of sales in there as well, 8,000. That's worth it as well. That takes us up to 93,000. I haven't restocked on my cooking yet either. That's going to be something to do. So first off, post these back on. And then the Ancient Priestess I'm not worried about being below min price. That barely sells anyway. And I'm certainly not resetting the market on it because it's just so slow. So how are our restocks looking at the moment? Let's clear the queue. Just going to reload UI on that one because that's a common error. Don't need to report that one. And then we can look at our enchants. Once this has come through, there we go. Right, okay, so enchanting, groups, cloaks, necks, and rings. Oh yes, we got loads we could restock on, but this is going to take a lot of stuff. Let's have a look at what gathering suggests. We have 136 arcana and we need 150 chaos crystals. Now the problem is chaos crystal prices are a lot higher. Well, they were a minute ago when I last looked. 294 is my current price on the auction house. And someone's got 198, they've got their wall set up here. And someone's put another mini wall just behind that. And my purchase price is more like 250, which is why I'm getting a profit of, what was the profit? 20,000. So if I buy these, I'm going to have to be careful about what's my profit. I have a look at my crafting. Now I go to my professions. Some of these may not be worth making because there won't be a profit because the numbers aren't quite close enough. Throw a couple of dozen bids in. That's not a bad idea, Oni. The bids themselves, though, are all pretty high. Even 279. I'm more tempted to actually buy all of these and reassess what my profit margins are like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start buying a load of it, and then I'll have a look at my average price and re-look at my profits. It is nearly 10% off, yes, definitely, but they're on a 48-hour auction, so it's going to be a while before I see those again. I'm better off buying them midweek. Buying them at the weekend is always generally a bad idea because the prices are higher. I need some more Bloods of Sargeras as well, so I'm more going to need to do a bit of a bracer shuffle on these. But I'll pick up these 50, and then the difference being now, if I stop gathering, if we look at our smart average price now, is looking at 270 at the moment, 278. This should go up to a fair amount, pretty close to that 294. Yeah, 292 is the average there. Just going to do a quick reload of the UI to get that last one. So basically, if we look at our enchanting profits now, rather than being 250 average price, we've got a 294 average price. So I'm going to have to look and see at what's actually worth buying, not buying, worth making out of all those things that I've just There's a nice sale of 4,000. Open that. Okay, so now with the price of 292, let's see what we get profit-wise. I think that's still saying 2-1, but I think these should update. I may have to clear the queue and restart this. Sometimes it doesn't, or it takes a little while to update. So for instance, critical strike, what have we got there? There's agility, we've got 2,500 profit. If I add that to the queue, yeah, 2,500 profit on that. But what price does it think? Now if I had TSM 3, it would tell me what price it thinks it is, and I'll be able to look, but that's not in TSM 4 yet. So I might have to just see. I think these are the old profits. I'm just going to do another reload and have a look, because I think that should be lower than that, just from what I remember looking at before. I could calculate it properly by looking at my spreadsheet. I might do that. I'd rather do it through TSM. So now the profits are still saying 2.5 with a Chaos Crystal mat cost of 292. So it's still saying these are in profit. So the Chaos Crystals times 8 costing, the crafting cost is coming at 2,340. Let me just get my calculator. There we go. So 2,340 divided by 8 is a 292. So it has picked up. Oh, thank you, Emery, for the host. So it has picked up the correct price of my Chaos Crystals. So even though I'm now buying Chaos Crystals at 292, I'm still making a really good profit on things like the cloaks, and even on the critical strikes. The haste is borderline, so that's good news. That means that I do a restock, cloaks next, rings. We should be able to restock all of these and still make a profit. 4 hosts in 10 minutes, you've made it, man. Oh, thank you, Oni. I know, it's been brilliant. Well, thank you everyone for hosting. That's very kind of you. It's just a testament to the generosity of fellow gold makers, really. Everyone's really kind. Okay, so we're going to do some gathering just to check our numbers. We still need another 100 Chaos Crystals, so we can pick them up. No problem, let's have a look. So nice, indeed, Grace. So we're still at 294. See, there's been been a bit of movement underneath, but not a massive amount. If this had a bid on it, a lower bid amount, I'd try and bid on those, but as it's 298, it's no real different. Thank you, Sephorian, for lowering the tone. Right, okay, so let's buy up as much as we need. No point buying more because I'll pick up some more during the week. But I'll buy the ones I need for now. I could do the bracer shuffle, which I might need to do for the bloods. How much more do we need? Another few. You need to test your prices like I did to see where the limit of Chaos Crystals is. Absolutely, Admiral Kiki. I think that's probably the best we can do in a bad situation at the moment. But it's worth just double checking because TSM doesn't always update the prices straight away. And the odd reload does help. and then just do a few calculations just to make sure that the price it thinks is a profit is actual profit. Let's pick up all those chaos crystals. Shouldn't take too long, there's only 100 of them. And then we can... oh, we do need a couple more bloods, it looks like. So we're might have to do a batch of bracers. Unless there were good quests on at the moment. Let's do a reload. If there are any decent world quests, you could probably pick up something there. That's the other thing. What have we got next? Okay, move this back over here. Pick up these. Right, and we're going to need a whole load of Arcana. We can make that pretty easily though. There we go. Chaos Crystal's done. And now we could do with making some bracers. But I'll do the ley light shuffle on these first. Just to get those off the list, and I know I've got enough then. Let's go to the standard one and do ley shatters. At the moment. There we go. We need another 400 Arcana. That'll be 100 odd ley shatters. Plus, well, about 130. So we should get those numbers up, and then we need to make a few bracers to see if we can get a couple of bloods at least, so that we can make everything on our list. And this is about the best we can do, because enchants are still selling really well. But whilst I'm doing that, actually, what I'm going to do is head to the auction house. I'm going to do the ley shatter here, whilst also looking at, let's do a shopping scan on the good stuff, because this is a list of all the things that I would like to look out for. So this is not everything appears on the list because the group's a little bit bugged out. But it's mainly Silk, Arcana, Chaos, Ley Light, and then the various bits and pieces I might need for some of the Tome of Illusions. I try and find those at a cheaper price if I can. Like that Wild Jade that's just popped up, the 95 gold, seems quite cheap. And Essence of Undeath looks quite cheap. And everything else looks quite expensive. So my purchase average of Essence of Undeath is 30 gold, so that's 3 gold. So I'll buy the one at 3 gold, definitely. And Wild Jade, I normally buy that for 441, and that's it there for 95. I'm definitely going to buy that one. Thinking about reverting back to TSM 3 maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if many people did that killer damage. It's kind of almost there, but it's got a few kind of quality of life bugs that are stopping people from doing the things they want to do. Little dude bath time. Close up before I get back. Have a great rest of your evening. Okay, thank you, Oni. Thanks for stopping by. Very kind of you. Have fun with your bath time. I remember those. They're always awesome. So yes, getting back to TSM 3, I can imagine a lot of people doing that until, because I'm really missing TSM Destroying working nicely. So that's kind of preventing me from doing a few things. Oh, I need to stop making ley light in the background. I've got enough. There we go. Stop gathering as well. So yeah, I can see why people would switch back to TSM3 just so they can carry on doing their usual gold making. I don't think TSM4 currently is worth it if it's stopping you from doing what you normally do. Once they've ironed out all the bugs, then yeah, definitely. I would say the group management stuff in TSM4 is brilliant. But until the rest of it is kind of like they've ironed out the kinks in that, then yeah, I definitely think it might be worth holding off. Right, I'm going to buy these and leave those on. I'm going to buy the 3 maybe. There we go, I'll leave the rest on. What's golden pearls looking like? 195. I got them for 57, so that's still too much. 480 for stone hide leather, that's quite decent. I'm going to leave that on. There's not many stone hide leather. This is normal for me. I was lucky to get those stone hide leather the other day. And Nomi Snacks at 768 is quite cheap. I've actually got some on here, a stack of 20 on for 789. So mine aren't going to be bought anytime soon. But you never know, someone might take it as a pretty stack. Arcana's at 19, with my mat cost being 12, that's definitely cheaper. Large brilliant shards, 88 versus 100, and everything else is just way too high. So that's that done. Let's look at our enchanting again. Go back to crafting. Now we should be able to make most things except for the cloaks, which are going to require... this happened before, I think I might have to do a reload. There we go, I couldn't do the no profession selected. Sometimes a reload will help. Let's bring back up enchanting. I think it's sometimes because I switched between the TSM and the WoW UI. Sometimes causes a few problems. Let's see what we can get out of this lot. Just move my window up a little bit so I can see crafts happening. And then haste. Mastery is always a good seller. We want to make sure we get those stocked up. And versatility was a good one. Agility. These are the good profits in the cloaks. We want to get at least the agilities going and the intellects. Now we're running out of our bloods. So we're going to leave 1 intellect. We can do the next. They take the ley light. Take quite a lot of chaos crystals though. And that leaves me with 1 cloak of intellect that we could do with just putting on a post scan now of all the ones we've just made, and then doing a run of braces with our tailoring to see if we can pick up a couple of bloods. Eventually. It's my there we go, picked it up now. So current price means haven't been undercuts. Let's post those on. That means there may have been undercuts. And let's do tailoring. And let's switch back and make a whole load of braces. We'll make 56 with our current stock of 500 silk. My demon hunter's got all the stone hide leather, got 3,000 stone hide leather waiting to be made into braces and then sent back. So that's going to be There's going to be some good ley light and bloods through that. But I'll save that for another time. It takes quite a while to go through all these. And especially with TSM destroying not being quite 100%, you have to do it the old-fashioned way, a bit more manually. But that's okay. We're here to iron out the bugs. Let's use the slurp. Alright, another load to do. How's the bag space looking? It's filling up. Could have enough. At least most of these, maybe. Let's close destroying down. Got another, what, 23 spaces. 23 to make. It looks like there might be enough spaces for them all. Be handy if it was. And then we can get on with disenchanting this lot. How are we doing from cooking point of view? Got 7 scraps. And I used up all the other things, so that's not looking too bad. We haven't done a restock on the cooking. Not sure I'll have time for that tonight. Another 5 more to do. Yeah, we should have enough space for this. Last couple. There we go. That's used up our silk. Redo our bags. And then just going to run through doing like a manual disenchant of all of these. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long. We're hoping for at least 2 bloods in this batch, which I think's doable given the normal odds. And that will be enough just to get that last enchant made. And then I'm going to have to think about doing some more bloods missions. Maybe run some dungeons, maybe... Well, I've got all that Warhide braces to do. That will get me a load of bloods, definitely. 3,000 Stonehide into braces should get me at least 10 to 20 bloods, I would have thought. You still use TSM3. Every new model always takes some time to sort out the bugs. Absolutely, Severi. I think that's probably wise for everyday use. Is you want to retain some functionality, and if that level of functionality is below what's useful to you, then yeah, definitely stick with what's working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right, no bloods yet. Slightly disappointing. Come on, random number Jesus. We believe in you. Got 2 more rows to do after this. And we'd like some bloods, please. Okay. Gotta be some bloods soon. Don't think we've even had any chaos crystals yet. Is looking. What's your best way to earn gold without using the auction house? Interesting. Thank you, Duckstunner, for the question. So, if I wasn't going to use the auction house, which basically means not selling any crafts, not selling any transmog, and not doing any sniping, and not farming anything because you wouldn't sell it on the auction house, I would suggest, yeah, order hall missions. As Drop Pencil has said, that's the best way. If you've got multiple characters with multiple order halls, then you should be able to get some gold just ticking through with that, especially if you have the mobile app and you do that sort of like throughout the day, then that should at least get you a decent amount of gold. Well, that's disappointing. No bloods at all. Boon of the Bloodseeker instead. Yes, I've got that shoulder enchant Severi. It just doesn't proc. I don't go out much, and B, it doesn't proc that much for me, except for, like, you know, the first few kills and what have you. You get around 140 to 160k a week from 12 characters, which is pretty awesome. Drop pencil, just from order hall missions. So yeah, if you didn't want to use the auction house, then that would be your best option for gaining gold at the moment. Okay, we're gonna see what Bloods missions are up. There's one for 5 there. Defense of Emerald Bay. I think we might have to do this. Let's quickly pop over to Tailoring. I think that's going to be our best option. Yes, and you can do it with the app. I don't on my old phone, but yes, those with a normal phone could certainly do that. Right, let's head on over and pick up those 5 bloods. I think that's going to be the quickest way, seeing as random number Jesus was not playing ball today. Ah, thank you, RK, for the follow. Very kind of you. Right, how far have we got to go? Fair old distance, especially as I fly through trees. Sadly, they don't have it for stones. What do you mean the stones drop pencil? I think I've missed that one. Do you mean for like the buying chaos crystals? The app for your old mobile is equals stone. Ah, okay, thank you. Yes. Yes, my stone is definitely not gonna play ball when it comes to any apps. But I can play Snake on it, so that's me done. What's the best gathering auction house seller professions? Well, I'd basically say get both mining and herbalism and run around and gather up as much as you can. Definitely. Thank you, Grace. Right, where are we off to? Off to the top. I guess we could have done these for chaos crystals as we're going past, but no, that's a distraction. There we go. Okay. Burning legions in residence. Want to do the invasion? That would net me 2,500 nether shards. Cup and a string. Yeah, just about right, Grace. It's very kind of you, Severi, but I'm actually going to be finishing up the stream in a bit. I'm going to literally just pick up these 5 bloods, get my enchants on, and that'll probably be me done for the night. I know legions are always worth it, and like you said, you'll get the nether shards and bits and pieces to disenchant. Right, okay, defense of Emerald Bay. Basically kill everything. Hop on a fell mortar perhaps. Just starting your enchanting journey and you're wondering when you started out, did I just completely stockpile as many chaos crystals as you could buy under a certain gold amount? Finding it really hard to keep up with the demand. Yes, I think basically that's the main issue. Okay, just stock up on what you can, as much as you can, and especially I found when I was starting out with enchanting, the more often I could check the auction house, the quicker I could pick up more bargains under a certain price. It depends on your server as to how much they fluctuate, but you can usually pick up a decent bargain. So yeah, just keep at it. It's not always easy. There we go, done. Let's just hop on a griffin and fly out first before leaving. Right, there's somewhere safe. Nowhere's safe. Right, I'll just do it here. There we go, then we can hearth back. Oh, not quite as safe as I thought. Oh, it's okay, he's run away. That was lucky. So, yeah, chaos crystals are really volatile. They fluctuate between 170 and 250. Yeah, just keep looking, keep trying. Buy the ones you can, and if you have to buy them higher, then you know it's better to buy them higher and still have a profit than otherwise. Right, okay, so going for our last intellect, and we've also sold a versatility and something else in that time, so we're getting some good sales coming through. Do a post scan on that, get the intellect. Now interesting, look, Ancient Priestess is now posting, so someone's reset the market on those. What was the profit on Ancient Priestess? Let's look, shopping. Let's do a search for Ancient Priestess. What have we got? So yeah, it's been 3598, which is now a profit of Ancient Priestess, a profit of 453. So it's just in profit margins. Distant Army's completely tanked, but I wouldn't worry about that, it never sells. So just pick up the chaos crystals you can and do as best you can, really. How are we doing for incoming gold? 3 sold auctions at 6,500. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, so I haven't touched cooking tonight, but I've kind of run out of time on that. So basically, what have we done today? We've done our daily cooking quests to get our Epicurean's awards, to get us towards our chef's hat. We've restocked on all the enchants we sold earlier because we made about 80,000 gold earlier, and so we're now going to restock. We've restocked on all our enchants, so we've gotten those back up. We've done the Winter's Veil on this character and opened up the Waystones, which is really handy, so I can now teleport there. So all in all, I'd say that's a pretty good session. We're still low on Chaos Crystals. We're still low on Bloods of Sargeras, so I'm going to have to do a whole load of bracer shuffles to try and pick those up, and I'm going to have to keep an eye on the market, the Chaos Crystals, throughout this whole week, see if I can stock up on those. Yeah, pretty solid, I'd say, drop. So all in all, pretty good. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for the hosts, and thank you for the questions, the chat and the advice. Thank you Severi for the help, the flying around. That's very useful, thank you. Let's see if there's anyone on hosting wise. move this over here. I can't see anyone who does gold making, so I think I shall end the stream there. But thank you all. I hope you all have a lovely evening or daytime, depending on where you are. I'm going to head off to bed myself because it's quite late here, and have a good one. I hope to see you again soon, possibly tomorrow night, depends on how tired I get, but we'll see how it goes. And good night, good evening.